Catalytic converters have become a weird sort of gold mine for thieves and a headache for car owners ever since scrap metal prices shot up. It's the kind of part you mostly never think about until it's gone, and then it's suddenly $2,000 important. If yours gets stolen, the sticker shock at the dealership feels like a punch in the wallet. Factory parts are expensive enough to make you consider switching to a bike, which is where the whole aftermarket scene steps in, filling the gap with options that are, let's call them, creative solutions. So you Google around and discover there's a thriving aftermarket for catalytic converters. Yeah, it's a whole ecosystem. This is where you'll see stuff like direct fit or universal fit, CATs. And you start to realize that replacing this thing isn't a simple game of plug and play. Here's the first pain point. Just because it physically fits your car doesn't mean it's going to work. Most aftermarket converters are about 30 to 50% cheaper, but if you get the wrong one, your check engine light becomes your new co-pilot for months. I've been there. The real kicker is that emissions testing can get complicated. Some cheaper CATs don't convert enough pollutants, leading you to fail state inspections, all while you loudly argue that it says it fits on eBay. Trust me, the inspectors heard it before. This is where you need to get a little technical. Look at your original converter's part number and emissions standard, federal or California CARB. If you live in a CARB state, you can't put just any aftermarket option in your car, or you'll fail by default. One pro tip: call your local mechanic and drop the question, which aftermarket brands actually pass emissions in this state? They'll usually have the short and sweet list. In Portland, that's been worth about $400 and a ruined weekend for me, personally. Now, installation isn't impossible for a DIYer, but if you're not handy with exhaust clamps and O2 sensors, budget another $150–300 for labor. Cross-thread a sensor, and suddenly the whole neighborhood learns some new vocabulary from your driveway. The warranty is another catch. Most OEM CATs offer around 8 years or 80,000 miles, while many aftermarket versions cover just 1 to 2 years, and often with enough fine print to give you eye strain. If something goes wrong, good luck with those customer service lines. A subtle but big factor: performance. Some drivers report a drop in fuel efficiency or weird sounds, especially when picking the cheapest aftermarket option. If the new part flows differently, your vehicle's computer might even tweak how your engine runs. But here's the upside: the math. Even with these risks, aftermarket converters can save you 40 to 60% versus factory pricing. And if your car is 13 years old like mine, it just doesn't make sense to drop thousands on a dealer part. Value for money becomes the only rule. Take it from Scott in Portland, who's been down this rabbit hole. Do as much research as you can, go with a solid mechanic, and don't ignore the paperwork. Sometimes aftermarket really is the practical choice, as long as you keep your expectations realistic.